Hello everyone! Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Sir D. If you are new to my YouTube channel, I create educational, gaming, and some fun and random content. For today, I will be talking about digital security. Digital security is one of the 9 elements of digital citizenship. Now, if you haven't watched my video about digital citizenship, I suggest that you do. Because through that video, you will also know the other elements of it and how useful it is in our daily transactions. The link is below in the description box, so do watch it later. Now, going back, what is digital security? Is it the same with cyber security? Well, here's the thing. Cyber security covers more ground. It is broader in scope because it deals with protecting entire networks, computer systems, and other digital components and data stored within to be protected from unauthorized access. Whereas when we talk about digital security, it involves protecting your online presence, including your data, identity, and assets. So basically, digital security is a subtype of cyber security. So, is digital security important? Hell yeah! It's your data at risk. So you need to know what are the common data security threats and how to protect yourself from it. Just to let you know, there are cyber criminals. These people are opportunists attracted by the sheer volume, value, and variety of data available for exploitation. If they can fool only one consumer, just one, through a phishing attack, for example, they could reap the rewards of stolen identity or a compromised credit card. And just imagine what will happen next. Money for them and more victims, I presume. So let's get deeper into the cyber crimes connected with digital security. First is identity theft. You might have heard of it. Well, this cybercrime occurs when a criminal gains access to a user's personal information to steal funds, access confidential information, or participate in tax or health insurance fraud. They can also open a phone or internet account in your name, use your name to plan a criminal activity, and claim government benefits in your name. They may do this by finding out users' passwords through hacking, retrieving personal information from social media, or sending phishing emails. Next is social engineering. The criminals involved here make direct contact with you, usually by phone or email. They want to gain as much as possible your confidence and usually pose as customer service agent, so you'll give the necessary information they need. This is typically a password, the company you work for, or bank information. Cyber criminals will find out what they can about you on the internet and then attempt to add you as a friend on social accounts. Once they gain access to your account, they can sell your information or secure accounts in your name. Phishing. This type of attack involves hackers sending malicious email attachments or URLs to users to gain access to their accounts or computer. Cyber criminals are becoming more established, and many of these emails are not flagged as spam. Usually, users are tricked into email claiming they need to change their password or update their billing information, thus giving criminals access. And the last of these four is online scams. These are usually in the form of ads or spam emails that include promises of rewards or offers of unrealistic amounts of money. Online scams include enticing offers that are too good to be true, and when clicked on, can cause malware to interfere and compromise your information. Now, in order to protect yourself, you must also be aware of the kind of data they want from you. There are three kinds of data that is valuable to cyber criminals, namely personal identification data, personal payment data, and the personal health data. So let's have a closer look of each kind of it. Personal identification data. This includes your name, phone number, address, email, account name, IP address, and most damaging, your social security number. It also includes information that potentially pinpoints your location. So yeah, you posting your cool vacation is likely compromising your data. One day you're enjoying, the next day you will be receiving a phone call about you having made a transaction you never even done before. Personal data is often used for identity theft and social engineering, like we said that earlier. So yeah, whether you made a transaction or not, it is still on you, because a hacker who has your social security number or equivalent can open credit cards in your name, thereby eventually destroying your credit score. So think very well before you post your cool vacation and stuff that you do with your life. Not everything has to be made public. Then we have personal payment data. If it has to do with financial transactions, then it is considered a personal payment data. This information includes credit and debit card numbers, including expiration dates, so take note of that. Online banking numbers, account and routing as such, and your PIN codes. Criminals who gain access to your online banking information can even transfer funds out of accounts or make purchases. Now, let's go to personal health data, also known as personal health information. This data type encompasses information on your health, including medical history, prescription drugs, health insurance subscriptions, and doctor and hospital visits. This information is precious to high-rolling cybercriminals since they can use your health information to file false insurance claims or order and resell prescription drugs. Just imagine that. Now, With all of those threats identified, and you being aware of the importance of your data, here are digital security methods available. Viruses delivered through malware and other malicious systems infect your data and bring your system into a screeching halt. So a good antivirus software or program not only detects and cleans out these infections from your system, but also keeps out suspicious programs and isolates likely threats. Another tool that we can use is, of course, a current updated firewall. Now, this monitors web traffic. Also, it identifies unauthorized users, blocks unauthorized access, and if current enough, will even protect against like next generation viruses. Because like firewalls have been around for years, and actually many cybersecurity experts they like dismiss firewalls as obsolete. However, despite of those critiques, a state-of-the-art version firewall is potentially useful for keeping out unwanted users. Okay, and then we have the proxies. So these basically are digital security tools that bridge the gap between users and the internet. So using filtering rules in line with the organization's IT policies. Proxies block off like dangerous websites and leverage an authentication system that can control access and monitor usage. So that's how it helps. Okay, so we have the remote monitoring software. This allows the data security team to collect information, and once the information is available, it like diagnoses problems and oversees all applications and hardware from a remote location. So this actually provides flexibility, convenience, and enabling our administrators to resolve any issue anytime, anywhere. Okay, that's how good this one is. So we also have the vulnerability scanner. I hope I pronounced that right. So this tool detects and evaluates and even manages any weak spots in your organization's system. So the vulnerability scanner not only identifies flaws, but it also prioritizes them to help you organize your countermeasures. Basically, like IT security teams can use scanners for both web applications and internal systems. Alright, yeah, so there you go. So here is a recap of what we just learned today. Okay, so basically it's about data security. We have the data security threats, kinds of data, and data security methods. I hope that through this video, you were able to learn and supposedly be mindful, alright, on how you're going to do stuff with your data, with your social media accounts, and online presence and stuff. This, of course, is to ultimately protect yourself from different threats in the cyberspace. That's the purpose of this. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, alright, and share it with your family and friends. Okay, so share the learning with them, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, certainly. Take care, everyone, and I will see you in our next video material.